Hello and welcome. This is episode 183 on the From Impossible to Inevitable podcast. This is, of course, Monday Morning with Megan. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I have a great quote for you from, Wayne Gretzky. He said, "Procrastination is one of the most common and deadliest of diseases, and its toll on success and happiness is heavy." This is why I wanted to chat a little bit about procrastination as an indicator, because it's hard to solve procrastination on it by itself, because procrastination isn't actually the problem. The problem lies farther underneath. And so procrastination is just like the symptom of it. It's the symptom of a deeper problem. And I go into these indicators on the previous episode, 182. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go listen to that episode. It's really good. I get really fired up. It's really fun. But this procrastination is a symptom. And it really does dampen your happiness and your success when you feel like you should be doing the things, but you're not. And you're like, you tend to go to a place where, or people tend to go to a place of like, what's wrong with me? Why can't I just make myself do it? Do I lack discipline? Do I lack commitment? We make it mean something about us rather than an indicator of how we're actually feeling or what our thoughts are about the thing. Because procrastination doesn't mean anything about you. You are not one of the underlying problems that procrastination is indicating. It has everything to do with what it is that you are procrastinating and what you believe about that thing. You can go into that episode and go into all about that. However, procrastination is really easy to do. Doing the discovery work of what is this indicating is not so easy. I guess maybe it can be easy if you know what you're looking for. But so often we don't know what we're looking for. We don't know what the real problem is. And because we don't know what the real problem is, we think we're the problem. We think that it's us. We think I just don't have the discipline. I'm just not capable. I'm just not that kind of person. Blah, 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 blah. Lies. That's not the problem. Okay? But procrastination is a symptom, and it will stifle you if you don't solve the underlying problem. So I would invite you on this beautiful Monday morning to think about what would be possible for you if you didn't have procrastination hanging over you, dampening everything. If you didn't have this like body bag of a burden hanging over your shoulder while you try to get stuff done. What would be possible for you if procrastination was eliminated? If it wasn't hanging out? If you don't know what procrastination is an indicator from and you're not solving for that, go back and listen to episode 182 and I help you a lot in that episode on what you could be looking for, the questions to ask yourself, because procrastination is an indicator, but it's one with really heavy, I don't want to use the word consequences because consequences sound so but there's consequences. There's consequences to your procrastination, and it's often happiness and success. It's often not becoming who it is that you want to be. It's often that big of a deal. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes you just need to let things go and off they go and you move on. But we most often procrastinate on the things that are most important. And those are the things that suck, and those are the things that hurt, and those are the things that would actually make a big difference on your happiness, on your success, on your path of becoming. So you have to solve for that procrastination. So think, what if procrastination wasn't a part of my life? What would I do? What would I accomplish? What would this feel like? What would my days be like? What would I live like if this procrastination wasn't a part of my experience? Because procrastination is optional, Procrastination is optional. You do not have to choose it. And you don't have to push yourself either. It's not about pushing yourself. If you think it's about pushing yourself, go back and listen to episode 182 because it's not about pushing yourself. It's about removing the problem. It's about removing the problem so that procrastination disappears. That's what it's about. So that you can get things done with flow and ease and feel good about it and feel satisfied at the end of the day. That's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am grateful for you. And that's what I've got. All right. I totally love you. Bye for now.